Hi guys, this is Lydia from La Rosa UK. Today with a new video on how to use glitter on polymer clay. It's glitter on polymer clay 3 ways, and these are the pieces that I'm gonna show you how to do. Okay, so it's glitter on polymer clay 3 ways. See you in a bit. Today I would like to talk about how to apply glitter to polymer clay, raw polymer clay, and that is not mixing into polymer clay, it's applying on top of polymer clay. And many makers have beautiful pictures and some little videos, especially on Instagram, on beautiful slabs, on glittery slabs, but you don't really know how they do it, and you may be tempted to just go on your own and just prepare your polymer clay and just pour glitter on top. Well, you won't be surprised to find out that it won't work. And so today's tutorial is about how to do just that. There are a few ways to do that. One of them is the best. There is another alternative to this best solution, but it's up to you to see if you want to try. If you want me to try it and see how it works, please leave me comments below and I'll do that in another tutorial. So without further ado, let's start. I have here preconditioned clay. This is color that I've just created. I like this sort of a pine green color. Not sure if you can make it out. If I kind of pull that away, the light, I think that's much better. You can see this is like a pine green. If you like the recipe, again, drop me a comment and I'll let you know. We can do tutorials on color mixing. Okay, so what I will be using today is obviously our clay. The background on which you apply the glitter to slightly matters, but glitter is the most important one. A little spatula if you are really not that keen on getting your hands dirty, and you'll see why in a minute. A little card for burnishing your glitter into the slab. I'm using this particular glitter. It's craft glitter from Hemway. I've got this on Amazon. I will leave the link below. I use this little spatula that came with some mica powder. You will need greaseproof paper, and you'll need some acrylic paint. In my case, for this color, I will use for one of the ways to apply glitter. For one of these, I will use acrylic. For one of these, here I have some mineral oil. The one, it doesn't matter which ones, don't worry about the bottle. This is just a bottle I use. You can use any carrier oil. It doesn't have to be food grade, because food grade is much more expensive. I will leave the link below, the one that I use. I think I've got this one from Amazon. And alternatively, if you want to get more expensive, I don't see the reason why, you can get the Sculpey softener, which is an oil, but anyway, that's the alternative. And for the third method, I will use a liquid gel. And those who like Sculpey, you can also use Bake and Bond, which is also a liquid clay. So let me just add this to more in focus so you can see. So these are the three methods which we are going to use. We are going to start with the acrylic. So let's get this out of the way. Okay. So for me, I'm quite a tactile person, so I just go ahead and put some on my finger. Oh, right, it's a new paint, so let me go ahead and take that off. So I prefer to use the same color, well, a similar color acrylic to the one I'm using on the slab, because I think it works much better, especially when you apply the glitter. It's not a good idea, for me at least. I like things that work together. Always clean fingers. Now for the glitter. So the reason why you need this is because glitter does not stick to polymer clay, and it falls off the surface, and you will find yourself in a position to put it through the machine through a very thin setting, and then it kind of incorporates into the clay, and it doesn't really quite stay on top. So there we are. It's enough. Let's see. So let's see what we need. A spatula to take out the glitter. Now we are just going to spread it throughout, and what this does, what the acrylic color does, is makes it stick. It acts as a glue. Usually people bake it and then try and stick this beautiful glitter afterwards, but I find that it's not as smooth, it's not as nice. Okay, So I think we're done here. So now we need greaseproof paper on top. We just need to burnish it on top, just to make sure that whatever we missed gets incorporated. Now you will see when we are done with this method how it compares with the others, and why this is a good burnish it now again to make sure that as much as of the glitter sticks to the slab using the paint. That is our glue, that is our catalyst, if you will. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift it off the surface and we're gonna put it through the pasta machine. And it's very important that we use greaseproof paper, because you don't want the glitter in your pasta machine. Well, at least I don't. So let me show how I do it. Let me readjust this a little bit for you. So what I do, I put first the paper through the machine, make sure it's my thicker setting, and then I just roll it, carefully roll it. Now also what this does is it makes sure that my slab remains pretty much the same size. Okay, okay, and this is it. Okay, look at this. Now if you put your finger here, there is not much coming off this beautiful slab. There is still some, but there isn't much. Now if you didn't have the acrylic paint, this would come off. When it comes to cutting though, because the acrylic paint will dry, when it's coming to cutting off, you have to be really careful, because some of this glitter will come off on your cutter. So you'll have to make sure you press back on if that happens. But yeah, this is one method if you do not have all the other things that I've showed you. So let's peel it off. And look at this. Now, nobody really that I have seen has shown on YouTube, at least, how to apply glitter on safely on the surface of polymer clay. Okay, so that's one method. Let's put this aside and start with the other. Let's clean hands again. Let's clean surface again. And then clean our table. Okay, so second method is using mineral oil or sculpey softening oil. Because this is expensive, I will take a wild guess that not many of you have it. If you do, then use this one. Mineral oil is also baby oil. You may have it already in your cupboards. I would not go for the fragranced one, but if you do have it, obviously you do use it, but use it sparingly. This again, like the acrylic, gives the glitter some grip and some stick to the surface, but again, it's not, the hold is not as strong, so you just see what I mean when I'm doing this, when I finish. So just spray, or use a droplet like this one. This has a drop system, so whatever you have, use that. I just had to spray. Again, it makes the surface a little bit more welcoming, shall we say, to the glitter. So now let's apply the glitter. You can see, because it's oil, this kind of tends to dry, not dry, but incorporates in the clay, because clay contains oil. Oil seems to be seeping into the polymer clay, so we'll have to be a little bit faster working with this medium. So let's just spread it, make sure there aren't any places where we missed. There seem to be some places. Not a complete crime, but you'll see when this is finished what it means. As this is oil, as you see, it doesn't quite stick, but let's get our greaseproof paper and burnish it. Right, let's lift it off the tile and put it through the pasta machine. Again, as shown, just put it through with the paper first and roll it slowly and carefully. So now this is the back, and let's see what happens at the front. Voila. Now, as you can see, this has, if we shake it, there are some bits coming off, but all in all, good result. So this medium has also worked pretty well. There are no gaps in the slab. Good coverage. So using mineral oil, cheap mineral oil, it's given us very good results. So except from this corner, probably here. We're fine. So if you don't have acrylic, but you have baby oil, they should work for you. Okay, next up we have gel. We have a liquid clay. As I said, you have Sculpey as well. I work with Fimo and I like this. So what you do, you just put some of it on, and since this is a Fimo clay as well, this works very well with the clay. So Fimo liquid and Fimo clay work very well together. And as you've seen, you only need a little bit of a squeeze here of the liquid clay, and here we are. Just cover the whole area. I'll show you. Just to smudge it on, and here. And now let's apply the glitter. Okay. Now, as opposed to the other two mediums, liquid clay is very sticky, and so it makes the adherence to the surface really excellent, really excellent. You will see what I mean in a minute. You also have seen the difference in the quantity of glitter that I have applied here, and now I have to apply a little bit more because this medium has taken so much more, because it has stuck much more glitter to the surface than the other two mediums. And so you see already this is much better medium for applying glitter to polymer clay. At least this is my favorite my favorite medium for this. Right, so like with the other two, let's burnish. And because I've applied more glitter here, I will need to insist a little bit more on burnishing, making sure not one of them escapes. Obviously there will be surplus, but mainly it will stick to the surface. Okay, so now we're gonna take it off the tile. We do have excess. And we're gonna go and get it through the pasta machine, just like we've done with the other two. Paper first, and I think I'm gonna get it through 3 times to make sure that glitter is sticking through on the surface. So slowly and carefully. Once. And again, the objective here is not to make the slab longer or wider, but to make sure that we press the glitter on. Again, papers first, goes in slowly and carefully, and I'm gonna put it through once more. Papers first. And let's see what we've done. No, nothing's, not much is coming off. And because we put so much on it, there will be surplus. Here, as you can see, you can brush it off. It's not a problem. It's not coming off. I wouldn't dare do that with the acrylic medium or with mineral oil, but as you can see, with this medium, definitely, obviously I'm not brushing too hard, but I got glitter on my finger, but you can see this is my favorite medium to apply glitter, because it's the stickiest. And also when it bakes, it's clay, it's liquid clay, it goes hard just as it does clay. The acrylic is just, it doesn't have any issues at baking. Doesn't, it just doesn't have any bearing on the baking. However, as you see, this is a little bit malleable. The oil has a softening effect on the polymer clay, so you do have to make sure you bake it just a tad longer. So these are the three ways to apply glitter. So let me put them here. They don't look any different, and give you the same result. And they're all fabulous. There is one more way to do it, and is this one, but it's similar to this. However, I have not tested it, so you could try it, but I don't know the results. So these are the three ways I use to add glitter to my polymer clay. I hope you guys love the results and you have learned something, and you can confidently go home or go to your studios and try them and create beautiful jewelry with glitter, just like this, where you don't have to apply it after you bake your jewelry. It's much better. It's less tiring. One thing to remember and to consider is that if you use glitter on your pieces, you must definitely treat them after you cure them. You have to cover them either with gloss or with matte varnish or resin. I usually use resin because it makes the glitter just pop that little bit extra, and so that's what I do. But this is the result. They are just fabulous, just fabulous. So guys, if you liked the tutorial of today and if you'd like to see more, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give it a like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button to get notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to also check my website, www.lolarosa.co.uk, to check my items, which also have used glitter, not this particular one, but a holographic glitter. And then you can see how I applied resin on top of the glitter polymer clay. And I will leave all the links below. Until next time, see you later. Bye bye.